and
Okay.
everything. Thank you.
So hi, pleased to meet everyone. I'm honored that my project is part of this final selection. Today, I'm really happy to talk about my work, which I could talk about hours, but today is 5 minutes and it's a pleasure too. So to me, weaving is a story of links, encounters, and balance. During the last 6 years, I developed deep connection with weaving technique. Moreover, I'm really inspired by the palimpsest object, by the processes of transformation and superposition. And I have a visual universe based on college too, and I practice poetry. So I will introduce my project with the beginning, which is that as a young designer, I'm very challenged by the overflow of used textiles and the volume thrown away each year. I think everyone is aware of that. And I saw the potential for a rewriting, which for me, textiles throw, so the leftovers are is an infinite palette of colors, materials, textures, and patterns. So I start the project with the idea of mise en abîme, which means the fabric within the fabric. So the one project is a hybrid work based on weaving and upcycling diverse fabrics. It's a creative process where textile surplus became a new source of composite artisanal creation. And for me, worn means also weave old rags into nacre. Uh, the expression evokes the alchemy, the poetic transformation from sand to precious nacre. So and on the other hand, the work is the materialization of diversity in balance and the poetic image of implicit cooperation of different fragments. So I have collected such fabrics, sorted and listed materials in a kind of personal bank before cutting and methodically recomposing it in a warp and a weft thread. I then weave the fabric to create new surfaces, unique graphics, and functional objects. I adapt the technique of double ikat by inventing rhythm of colors and materials in my warp and weft thread. So anticipation allow me to create images through perimposition patterns. I also plan the fabric based on zero waste design. So possibilities of creating volumes are endless just by creating openings in the surface. Such creation needs to collaborate with machines uh, and challenged by a new kind of threads, even paradoxal woven threads. So a complete creative process allows me to work with the material, the thread, the weaving, and the object. And I really create a real textile lab on my loom, and it was great. I was super happy. And having developed such technical creative process practice becomes versatile and flexible for other or collaborative work. So I work with a singer and I made the space, a space proposal with textiles and just to make a relation and a connection between two words, which is the music and the textiles. So my intention today as a young textile designer is to propose such worn process, which combines design, art, craftsmanship, and possibly a larger production, because today I made everything by hand, but I think everything is good for development, and I will be really, really happy to continue this work. So I hope it's clear for everyone.